Trending educational news on AirTV Africa, your number one internet radio and web TV on education. I'm Abifab. I said welcome, compliment of the season to all viewers all over the world. Here on AirTV, we broadcast educational news, innovation. We bring scholars, people that matters, and we analyze educational news and happening in the educational sector in Nigeria. This is the first episode of 2026, and I welcome you all. I say thank you for being with us for the past 24 months, and we are moving ahead. This is a good news that if you have not subscribed to AirTV Africa, please kindly do. Help our business, help us to grow on YouTube. Kindly subscribe to AirTV Africa. It does not cost you anything. Just click the subscribe button. You are there. You are with us. Tell somebody to tell somebody to inform somebody that AirTV Africa, number one internet radio and web TV education has come to stay. Today, I'm taking the first episode of Trendy Educational News in January 2026. You know, most schools are just resuming back for the academic section. The nursery, the primary, the middle school, the secondary school, the high school, the tertiary school are just resuming. Few weeks back, all of them are just going back to classes. So now I have some brief news to start the new year in our education sector. The first one says, JAMB to begin 2026 UTME registration in January 2026. The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board has announced the commencement of the sales of application form for 2026 UTME and DE direct entry admission for 2026-2027 academic section. Registration commences from 26 Monday, January to 28 Saturday, February. I repeat again, 26 Monday, 26 January. That's when the registration from JAMB will start. And it's going to end on the 28th of February. That's when the form will be out for sales. That's a nice one. Thank you, JAMB, for 2026-2027 academic section. The next one is JAMB send messages to universities that overlook higher rate candidates for lower rates ones. The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, JAMB, has directed tertiary institutions to reverse admission where higher rank candidates were bypassed in favor of lower rank candidates, warning them that such irregularities will not be tolerated in 2026 academic section. It cautions all affected institutions and directed for immediate reversal of such irregular admission. The admission process operates on the 3 tiers. Yes, in the 3 tiers. The first one is the policy of merit. Yes. The second one is catchment area, and the third is educational less developed states. ELDS. So those are the 3 common tiers of admission into tertiary institution. So JAMB is reminding all tertiary institutions that don't abandon high rate candidates for lower ones for your reasons if you don't follow these 3 tiers. I will go on a short break now, and I will be right back in a few minutes. Thank you. So, thank you. Welcome back. I have a good news for parents, students, and school administrators, or those who also love information about JAMB. Here on AirTV Africa, myself and some other important educationalists will be hosting you February 1st, 2026. It's a Sunday. We're going to host you on success in 2026 JAMB, UTME JAMB. Yes, we're going to have a seminar because we find out that some students will pass exam, they still not get admission. Some, even to fill admission form rightly, is difficult. Some don't have information. Some have information, they don't know how to do it. A lot of parents even don't know what to do. A lot of parents falls in the hands of foreigners and academic racketeers. So here in Abifab Internet Radio and Web TV on Education, we're going to have you on the 1st of February on a webinar seminar for all of you parents, students, and teachers and school administrators. So join me. The link for application will soon be out. So join me to be part of this seminar that is coming up on the 1st of February. Thank you. You're welcome back. The next one here on the Trendy Educational News, is that it's from University of Lagos. A total of 617 of total of 617 of 10,584 undergraduate students of the University of Lagos will graduate with first class degree at the institution 56 convocation ceremony scheduled to hold between January 20th to January 22nd at various venues within the school campus. Yes, the 56 convocation ceremony of the University of Lagos is coming up, and this year it has increased, and this is wonderful for all departments in the school. 617 undergraduate students will graduate with first class out of 10,550. This is a wonderful one. A clapping hand for University of Lagos. The next said a total of 16,506 graduates will be awarded first degree, postgraduate degrees, diplomas, certificates during these ceremonies. A breakdown of the graduating students shows that 10,584 will receive first class degree. That's BSc, BEd, BEd, LLB or stuff. That's just degree. Then diplomas will be 5,782. I repeat, diplomas will be 5,782. We graduated from the postgraduate school. 5,782 we graduated from postgraduate programs. What we postgraduate mean that PGD, that's postgraduate diploma. We have the master degrees, we have the PhD, Doctor of Philosophy. Those are postgraduate programs. And they say 5,782 will be graduated. While 140 will receive certificate from Unilag Business School. Yes, 140 students will receive certificate from Unilag Business School. The news one that follows now is a very good one from the federal government and for the Federal Minister of Education. The Federal Minister of Education, or the Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, unveiled the signed agreement between the federal government of Nigeria and the academic staff of University ASUU. That's a good one. In the month of January 2026, we are starting this education sector with good news. The new agreement concludes the renegotiation of 2009 federal government and ASUU agreement, and there is a conclusion on the 2009 agreement. There has been an issue between ASUU and the Federal Ministry of Education, but this time around it has been renegotiated and agreed upon. And these are the highlights of the agreement. I have about 6 or 7 highlights here, which I will read out. 40% salary increase for academic staff. So presently now, from January this year, 2026, there's a 40% increment for academic staff from federal government. This is a good one. The number 2 says improved pension benefits. Yes, there's going to be an improved pension benefit for all lecturers, professors to earn pensions equivalent to their annual salary of retirement at age of 70. So professors will be retiring now at age of 70, and that's going to be a kind of pension equivalent to their annual salary. That's a wonderful one. We thank Honorable Minister and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on this one. At least our lecturers will start smiling, and this issue of JAPA syndrome among our lecturers and professors, maybe it will reduce. The next one, number 3, is that under the highlights is a better investing funding model with dedicated allocations for research, library, laboratory equipment, and staff development. Yes, there will be better funding for laboratories, research, equipment, and staff development. So university lecturers can go on training, can be sponsored, not self-sponsored, and more funding will be on that. The next one, the allocation on the on the agreement, the highlights is number 5. It's proposed National Research Council, NRC. There's going to be a proposed National Research Council, NRC, to fund research with at least 1% of Nigerian GDP. Yes, the GDP of Nigeria, 1% will be allotted to National Research Council. It's a good one. It's a good news, like I said, in the month of January, starting education sector with good news. Then the next one, number 6, say elected academic leadership. Yes, they're going to be elected academic leadership, like the dean, the provost of universities will be only professors. Yes, no matter who you know Mr. President, you know the governor of the state, the criteria now before you can become dean or provost of a college or dean of a faculty or a college, you must be a professor. That is part of the agreement, part of the highlight. That's a good one also. At least nobody will be pushed aside. Will push aside in ranking. The agreement takes effect from January 1st, 2026 and will be reviewed every 3 years. Yes, this highlights, these promises will take effect from January 1st. This is a wonderful one, wonderful one. So there's going to be arrears if possible. Some universities who have not paid. So, and it's going to be reviewed every 3 years. So it's not going to be permanent, it's going to be a review. That means after 2026 now, after 2029, there's going to be a review on this, on increment or better package. The last one here, but not the least, is no victimization of anyone involved in the struggling during the course of drafting this new agreement. Yes, no fear that somebody will be punished because he or she is partaking or he or she is part of this agreement. No. It's not going to be. It's not going to be. So those who struggle, who part of the struggle, the part of the ASUU, the Aluta continual members of the ASUU will not be punished. This is a good one. We thank Mr. President and Honorable Minister of Education. So I use this opportunity to beg our viewers, like I said, please subscribe to these channels. We want to grow this 2026. We want to be part of good things happening on YouTube. Kindly subscribe. Tell somebody to subscribe, and make comment. Each time we come with news like this, make your comment, your observations, what you want us to do to improve on. Let us know. We don't know all. We are also learning from you. And we come here to bring you news review, not all the news review for the week, for the month. This for the week. I still come here again anytime from now again to come and give you, or my staffs will be here to give you review trendy educational news right here to feed you on what is happening in the education sector all over the country, all over the world. So far it is education. EATV is the first on screen on YouTube. EATV. Like I said again, don't forget to ask me for the link for the seminar on 2020 success of 2026 JAMB, UTME and DE. A lot of information we parents don't have. Students don't have. They lose admission not because they don't pass, but because of information. Thank you. My first my name. See you some other time.